Hey guys, this is me and George in our kadoban series. We're still at 4, and at this point, he's won one game at 4, and we're going to review it with you. We just finished the game. Okay, here we go. I'm exhausted. Okay. I've been using this opening in all my 4-stone games now, trying to learn the ins and outs of it. He responds, okay. From my point of view, I don't really want to play away because at this point, if he starts some attack, I simply have 2 weak groups. This is not favorable for me. So I want to do something. And what I want to do is just take it. But, I mean, he's getting profit on both ends, right? And it's still not mine. So I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to stabilize. And now I have one solid group. And it's hard for him to hurt my A stone because I have a good neighbor nearby. And I might even end up growing this area. Okay, black to play. Black's fine, white's fine. Seems to me a nice big area. Any big area? You press here. Notice you're building a wall when I can, live in there comfortably. So there's some wonder why you're doing that. It is a way to go. It doesn't seem to work out globally very well. You're also
I was trying to make the A stone look a bit awkward.
yeah. You can make A look awkward later by coming in, but yeah, I was totally focused on that stone. How do I make that stone work well? So I understand what you're doing, and it makes sense. But are you attacking? No. Are you defending? No. Are you playing in a big area? No. You're hoping that you will bother a stone or make it look bad. So it's a bit, let's just say it's over strategic. I mean, it could be the best move. I don't know, but it's didn't bother me. Okay, on A. And I stay here because this, by all means, my group will be fine in the upper left, but my single stone is really getting hurt. So I don't want to go there. So I defend it. And if I play here, he has succeeded. I mean, it's like I just didn't do anything with those 2 stones. He's got way more than I do. So I'm thinking, okay, I'll play here, and then ignores. I'm thinking of all these things, and I realize, well, I can afford the double Hane. And then I'm thinking, his A group. Now, this is a fantasy, right? His A group being weak is a fantasy, but it has no eyes, and I end up nearly killing it. All because when I double Hane, I'm seeing my B stone do a lot, and I'm seeing the A group becoming awkward. And I read out the C. Can he kill something? No. Can he bother me? The worst case is, what if he plays this way? Okay, I'm split. I have 2 weak entities. Yeah, but this is something I feel like I can fight with. Maybe I shouldn't, but I thought, okay, I can do this. Comes up. I know I'm never going to retire here because I got thickness on both sides of me. Therefore, I can retire here and fix. If you capture the stone, looks good. Black has an excellent position. white is a bit over concentrated on top, I would say you succeeded by not a big margin, but it's a good, solid position. What do you think, George?
Yeah, I prefer this than leaving that weakness. Yeah.
Yeah. Boom, boom. I play here. You come out. And I'm like, he's letting me fight? And now I'm looking at that A group going, I'm sorry. I have plans. I mean, so when I come up, I'm seeing two weak groups. Now, again, this is an overstatement, but I'm seeing much work to be done in the center. Now, there's something about this type of move. Let's start with the A stone. Okay, I put this stone down, just a Nachi stone. No intention whatsoever of keeping it. And sure enough, he can just take it, and it served its purpose. Thank you very much, little stone. Okay, he doesn't. I come out. A is now great Ajis, not a group yet. I may well give it up. So groups can change names from Aji to group to heavy group to light group to sacrifice group, all sorts of ways of looking at groups. Okay.
So even though that they're cutting stones, you could well consider to sacrifice them later.
Oh, yeah, which I do, as we will see. And then I don't at the end. Oh, so much fun killing your center group. God, that's fun. Okay. You're still kind of intent on making that stone look funny. Can I really grow that many more points here? Is that somehow a concern to you that I get this in Gote? I don't see why. That's not a big area. You can play in a very big area. Say again?
The attachment to Q17?
Q. Yeah, yes, I might be able to do a little better. Although we know there's some serious Aji here. Do I really want to fight on this side? I'd have to give that serious consideration. But even if you end up pulling back, you have a monkey jump. I haven't done anything spectacular. I don't see. So at this point, I think the left, I mean, just anything on the left is just massively large. Okay, you come on in.
But I get it in Sente, but perhaps that's not a good exchange for me.
Right. I certainly feel helped. I was pretty concerned about things that might happen here because there is some serious Aji coming up. So I'm concerned, but less so now. And the corner, I can totally mess with that area now. Okay, you come out, and I simply can't let you kill all my chances of. So I come out. So now we have the question: am I still Aji Stones or am I a group? Well, I am seeing a lot of work to do. So that's a good question. I don't know. I'm out. I can't let you go. I must keep this up. Okay. This is important. If I run out, I'm not running out. I never got out. That is not a getting out move. That's the getting out move. You with me, George?
Yeah.
But if I play this way, gosh, it's just I'm falling to pieces here. All my groups there's so many things black can do. I'm not prepared for that. So now I'm prepared. Now, just a second. If I play here and you come through, I have counterplay now. Okay. So I'm now prepared to get out. You say no. I thought I was going to give up the stone. So I realized, well, it does represent two cuts. Whatever black does, there's still a cut there. Yeah, that's worthwhile saving. Okay. I was totally going to give it up, and I felt bad about it because it's a Panuki, but turns out I can save it. And now I so want to cut there. But when you save your stone, this means I have a heavy group with Aji nearby. This could really kill me. So I feel in need to capture the stone, which very much removes the Aji on top. Does this all make sense, George?
Yeah, because now you basically have two groups, don't you? You're not bothered with me splitting you because you're alive on both sides.
Yeah, this is true. And I have expected that to happen. So you come on through, and I'm like, I can even ignore because I'm pretty much alive on both sides. Now that's a bit of an overstatement, but it's getting less and less important for me. And again, without that, I have a heavy group. So, and it's big. Okay. Black starts here. Yeah, certainly one time. Okay. And now let's look at the A group.
Lance, presumably that peep is fine, right? Because I'm making you stronger, but then I'm protecting in the area in which I made you strong. So it doesn't harm my group as far as I
I'm
can see.
giving you control. Can you mark ABC so I know what you're talking about?
I'm just saying, so when I peep here,
Oh, this peep.
I'm thinking, oh, it's fine because I'm strengthening that group, but then I'm coming back to kind of nullify that, so that strength doesn't bother my group at the top.
I see what you're saying. It's a great question. I will try to answer it. Why are we trying to answer questions? I'm hoping there's some people watching trying to get a sense of why moves are played. Where is their value to be seen? So let's look at the A group for a minute. I know I'm not quite answering the question. Will the A group be bothering the B group? No way, no how. Okay. So on the right side of my A group, I've completely lost any value. I won't take any points. I won't attack anybody. I'll be struggling even to get an eye. So on the right side of my group, it's bad. On the left side, well, the two mark stones are a bit awkward. They're kind of heavy, not quite home. The other group is a bit funny. I'm seeing these spots in here, which I use later, and they really dig in as they're like, there's something going on the left side that would bother me as black. I've played enough games with professionals that when I try this, it's like this always comes back to bite me. Okay, so you're saying it's okay to help white because I don't know why. Let's say you simply don't. And I say, you fool, I fixed it. Well, that doesn't bother you at all. So it's still there if you want it. So no, I think it's a bad idea to strengthen white here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it makes the next moves pretty interesting. This knight's move offers the center to you. I'm giving you these stones because I can't hurt you on the right. I can't hurt you on the left. I'm giving them up and taking the left side. And I don't think they're that big. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 points. and you're already so strong nearby. So it's only 15. It's not 15 and defense, 15 and attack. Granted, you're growing your center. So there's just an interesting part about what makes them valuable. Okay. Any
That's
questions
why I
on
came down. That's why I came down, because I wanted to make the center as big as possible rather than take the stones on a small
Yeah,
scale.
and I agree. It's yeah. Oh, I see you
But
went this.
I really don't like how, how you surrounded me here.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so
We'll
how
forget
could I?
this for a minute. Let's just look for fun. Does this capture you? No, not yet. So you're not captured yet. And if white starts, you just give them up. Please take them. First of all, that's only one eye, so you'll kill white later, but you're getting all the profit. So,
And how could I have prevented the surround in the first place?
do you mean this kind of thing?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, just instead of
well, let's start here. If I start the surround, there is no surround. There's no surround.
Mm.
But here, if you just get out, what'd you do instead? Oh, you went for the cut. I'll just take the center group. Go ahead and surround me. Well, great. I'm happy to give them up. And then you came here. So you can still get out. So you kept saying, please, and this is horrible shape, of course.
Yeah, I just wanted to take a liberty off you.
Yeah,
That's where I.
yeah, yeah. That was hurtful. It gave me some free moves later. So I I have no desire to save the center. I could, but then my left will die. You just get, I mean, it's going to take me 50 moves to get 2 points, and you're going to get all the, yeah. So I'm giving up the center. So I just find it really interesting, the journey of the center stones. A little bit of Aji, a little more Aji, a little more Aji, and just sacrifice the whole thing. It's to me that's really interesting. Okay, boom, boom. You have to defend. I I get a nice big left. If we compare Area 1, which I virtually own, versus Area 2, which you are don't own, they're somewhat equitable. So I'm not feeling badly yet. I'm out. I play a cute little move saying I'm going to strong the corner, and I'm still bothering your little black group there in the center. I thought that was a cute move. Again, kind of heavy, right? You were playing heavy this game. You can play much lighter or more, start building your center, build the center on a larger scale.
Mm.
This is kind of heavy. Hurt your corner more. You came in, cute little move. I do an over under thing. And now we're very cautious about this. Oh, sorry. Very dangerous for white. And you said, well, I'm going to live first. Well, again, that's an inside move. You want to get out as you live, bigger and safer.
I guess I thought that with if I play f3, then you're gonna get out while harming my group on the center, and then I'm gonna be
Okay.
surrounded on the bottom.
If you're in that much trouble, then get all the way out, sacrifice something. But you're really not in that much trouble. So I would say in this game, You lost because you kept finding excuses to not play the basic move. I know it's bad shape, but I want to do this. I know I should get out, but I'm going to live instead. You kept finding reasons to not play the basic move.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Also here, now that you've just got that really secure move and at c8, me playing here has no effect on that group. So it's just a living move and nothing more.
Yeah. So I'm really concerned about the left. So this fixes it for a moment in Sente. And then I still think it works for you. But this, in the long run, let's look at why. If this is no longer Sente, and that allows me to come back and kill you first. It's a close call, but I thought when I do all this, that settles me enough, and I go about hurting the corner. I have to put pressure on your center, so double, and I'm fine everywhere, so double Hane. Forcing moves, fix. Okay, reasonable. You can still live in the corner, or better to say you are alive in the corner. I think, I don't know if I can kill or not. But this Sente, that is so powerful and so big, I cannot allow it. Got to play there. This is one of those moves. If Q players could get this, the value of J3. Oh, but look at his center. I must do something in the center. No, you've got to take care of business where you are here and now. And that is big, important business. And if you lose the game, you lose the game. I've lost more Go games than anyone listening has ever played in their life. I think that's literally true. Okay. This is a funny little move. You didn't take care of the allowing me in like this.
Mm.
So you need to fix that. Don't let me in.
Yeah.
Now, we know you've been playing great moves, but they're all hovering around the 80% mark, not quite doing the job.
Mm.
Like that. It just feels that this is going to be better. I honestly don't know, but this just seems a little over-concentrated. Atari, nice move. Nothing else I can do here. You have all the co-threats in the world. I have none, really. Now, I'd rather play inside, but I'm afraid I'm dead. I might just be dead. So I don't dare get in further than that. Maybe this, but still, I'm a little concerned. Can I really? There's so much. Yeah. So I make a sure life. And you played it awfully cool here, which I think is correct because you're still ahead. I haven't caught up. So you're saying I'm taking the center. I'm not going to let you cut me. And it's like, okay, that's a pretty big darn center you got there. Yeah. Okay, so I need something. I'll go kill here. And even if I kill, I'm still behind. So we're seeing the power of 4 stones. 4 stones is a massively large handicap. And now you should just live.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the L plus 1 plus something plus liberties should be alive. And if you're not, you can always. I actually haven't studied which shape here is the best for living. Maybe this could be the best for living. I don't know. But I assume that this is life. I'll let someone else work that out. This is a cute move, but it just doesn't work.
I just read it wrong. I thought I
Yeah.
could kept you.
Tari. Is it Sente? It's actually not Sente. So it's just dead.
Mhm.
So at this point, I assumed the game was over, that I had won. That's when I started counting and realized I'm at least 15 points down.
Mhm.
I've only caught halfway up. All this work, and I've only caught halfway up. I've done a lot of work, George. I've killed things, I've grown big areas, and I've only caught halfway up. That really discouraged me. You come in, there's some serious Aji over here. So this method makes it nice and clean. Boom. Boom. Yep. Now I'm looking at this Aji, right? There's cute Aji here. I really want Tahane here. I decided, I kept reading out. It was so close. I thought it worked for you. Let's try it out. I've got a fix. You start in, you just win. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I can only come down. There's Aji there, George. I would clean it up. I don't like that Aji. Give me the
Yeah,
big move, you get clean.
yeah, yeah. I was going to ask you about that because, of course, you make the most of that RG later. Yeah.
Okay, here I put in a lot of thought to this move because Atari, if I save, I die. Okay. So Atari, capture, Ko. Atari. Oh, I'm risking a big chunk. How about Atari? You have Ko threats everywhere. So
Mm.
I'm really concerned here. So I'm pretty much asking, are you going to play the Ko? I want to know right now. So if you play this, I think I was going to play away. I don't know what I was going to do, but you backed off. Oh, good. I
I was
get
also
this.
very wary of the RG at P15.
Yeah,
I was quite happy to get that solid move in there.
there's definitely Aji here. Yeah, which was used just a little bit.
Yeah.
Big move. I just clean it up. There's just Aji there that I don't like.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You play here, Atari, Atari, Atari. Oh, here I thought the game was over. Cut. I have won the game. Now, for viewers, I don't know other people's experience. For me, my emotions are a massive part. So when I start doing a dance inside, I've won, I start feeling committed to it. My ego gets involved. So he plays, and I'm like, there it is. It's the crane's nest. We all know it's over. And then it's like, no, it's not over. Oh, the crane's nest doesn't work. Now, I had planned this, which George and I went over just before the review. This works. Now, something of black dies, most probably just the A stones, because he has to sacrifice them for the B stones to live. So I had this in mind, but when I saw the crane's nest, the internal dance just captured my spirit. I've won, dancing on his grave. I've won. Just the stupidest what goes on in my mind. I think other people experience it too. Maybe I'm the only one. So I started here, and then boom. Then I got the bad news. Oh, man. So I'm like, well, I'll save this. This threatens the bottom. It's coming up pretty soon here. Boom. He saves. Now we connect. Oh, I did this real
Why did it
quick.
connect?
Say it again.
Why did you connect? I didn't get that.
Here or the next one?
No, that one.
This one. Because that's just a free point
Okay,
that
interesting.
there's a little bit to it. If I can get, there we go. If I don't respond to this and this liberty gets used up, it's just awkward. Just awkward. So I thought, well, it's still there though. I don't know. Maybe it was a bad move. It felt good getting a point in Sente. Maybe that's the answer. Sente to kill. And then I was almost ready to resign here. So let me play a couple of big points. I know I'm 15 points down. And so here I'm like, okay, here I go. Before I resign, let's chase the A group and the B group and the C group. Let's do this. How can I combine this all together routine? Because I'm only seeing one eye at D. So in we go. Boom, surround. No go. Really? Yes, really. Really? Yes, really. Okay. I'm going to kill those guys. No, you're not. Yeah, I am. No, you're not. Okay. Now I'm thick. I'm ready to surround you on the right. No, you won't. Okay, I'm down to my last possibility. Let's go for the killing move. You are surrounded. And we could spend hours working on the best life and death scenarios here. And I'm not sure we'd get it right even at that point. But here we see that black surrounded with only one eye. And it's really, he tried this, Atari, out, Atari around the backside, Atari, and it's just nothing to do. I do have to be careful if I start using up liberties, this comes back, right? Let's say
Oh,
like
yeah.
I have to play this liberty at some point. I mean, there's some different. I don't even want to look over there, so I'd use up that liberty first to get rid of the weakness. And here I wanted to give up the stone. No, this increases my liberties. I'll just do it. And then just you only have, what is it, 3, 4 liberties. Yeah. And there you resign. Yeah. Very fun ending. Well, you had me. Just a couple little things here and there. Yeah. Pretty tough to
Was
beat you at 4, but I'll keep doing it. Okay, George. Okay, everybody. Thanks for
Thanks,
watching.
everyone.
I know
See
you
ya.
didn't enjoy it as much as George and I did, but I hope you enjoyed it somewhat. Catch y'all later. Bye.